moisturize my face because I haven't done anything at all yet to my face. I just washed it. So I'm going to start off with my Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer, and just go ahead and pump that a few times in my hand and apply it all over my face. And this has become my new favorite moisturizer because especially in the winter time, I have very, very, very dry skin, and this is probably one of the thickest or the thickest moisturizers I've ever used, and so it feels more like a cream. And because my skin is so dry and it takes a lot for it to finally get like moisturized and actually feel like normal skin to me, it takes a lot. So this is like very heavy cream, and for me it works very well. But so now, because this is my lazy day makeup tutorial, I'm not going to do a whole lot of heavy foundation and all that kind of stuff. So one of my new favorite foundations that I found is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and it is so light and doesn't give you the most coverage in the world, but for a lazy day kind of routine like this, it does the perfect amount for me. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit of that into my hands, dot it all over my face to cover most of the areas. Alright, and then I also like to take my beauty blender then to blend this out. You could easily just do it with your hands, rubbing it in, but I just like how the beauty blender makes it look, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I look like Rosie the Riveter with this headband on. Okay, so there's the foundation, and the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and set my foundation with my favorite powder. And the main reason why I'm okay with this foundation not having a whole lot of coverage is because I find that my Studio Fix powder has tons of coverage and definitely makes up for it. Like, this thing works wonders on me, so this definitely like picks up the slack of my liquid foundation if it doesn't do the job that I'm hoping it would. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set all of this before we do concealer, and make sure to bring it down to the neck. And I cannot figure out my skin color right now because I just went to Florida over Christmas break, so I got a little bit tan there. Like, I don't really get that tan, but I did get tanner than what I normally am. But like, when I get tan, my body gets tan, but my face doesn't. I'm just gonna tell you, for my concealer, we're gonna be using my Instant Age Rewind. I can't talk today. My Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and just go ahead and apply this under my eyes in triangles to conceal any dark circles. So like I was saying, my body gets tan, but my face doesn't, because I normally have some sort of product on my face, even if it's just moisturizer. My moisturizers normally have SPF in them, so I don't really get a whole lot of color on my face, but then the rest of my body is like tanner, and so I have to like figure out how to, we're gonna blend that in with my beauty blender, so I have to figure out like what color I am and like how to match it and everything. But like, now I'm like in between skin colors. Like, I'm not back to my pale self yet, but I'm not like as dark as I was, so I'm trying to figure all that out. Alright, and then for my concealer that I use just for like blemishes and stuff, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade 15. And then I just have a few problem areas right now. I really love the Maybelline Fit Me line. Like, for a drugstore, it is probably one of my favorite collections and stuff out there. Like, I love their concealer. I use it every day. I use their Fit Me powder. I use their liquid foundation. Like, it really is good. And I think that the colors, like, at least for me, like, it's like the perfect skin tone, or the perfect color for my skin tone, I mean. Alright, so then to set that, we're going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to be taking a denser brush so I can really pack that on. So under the eyes. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Anastasia, I can never say that, Anastasia Contour Kit, which I always use every day of my life. So, but actually, I am in the market looking for a new bronzer, contour kit, like anything of that sort, because I'm running out. Well, I just hit pan on literally I only use one color out of this entire thing. Like, that's insane. I bought this whole thing and literally used just the middle color, because I'm just not too fond of the other ones, I've decided. So, if you know any good bronzers or contour kits or anything, like please let me know, because I would definitely love to like try out other recommendations, because I'm almost out of this one and I'm not going to repurchase it because I only use one color. So let me know what you guys like to use, and please leave it in the comments down below so that I can check it out and see what you guys have to say. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. And then I really focus on it, the majority of it, like the darkest part of it, being up closest to my hairline, and then it kind of gradients out. And then I'm going to take it up to my forehead a little bit. Okay, so now that I've done my cheeks and up to my temples and my forehead, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. So I'm just taking this very skinny brush. It's actually, I think, just from Sephora. And then I'm just going to take the other side and start blending it out. Now, some people might be thinking, like, this is your lazy day makeup routine. Like, why are you, like, going as far as to, like, contour your nose and stuff like that? But for me, when I do lazy day stuff, that means that I just do the stuff that is most important to me, or like what I feel needs to be done over other things. So for me, that normally means that I will do like my face, like my foundation and like bronzer and blush and like highlight and stuff like that. And then what I back off on is my eyes. Like I won't do all the eyeshadow or even any eyeshadow. I don't think I'm gonna do any. I'll normally just stick to like mascara and sometimes eyeliner, normally not even eyeliner. So I really still do a lot of my face makeup, but then just kind of cut out most of the eyes. So, because they're just not as like essential for me. But for my blush, I'm going to go ahead and apply, I think today we'll stick with MAC Stay Pretty. It's just like literally a classic like baby pink color. And so we're going to go ahead and apply that to the apples of our cheeks. As for this is a very like natural color. So, okay, so then we're going to go ahead and highlight. And today I'm going to use my Becca highlighter in the shade Opal because this is my favorite. If you haven't tried this out, you definitely should at least like swatch it or something because it is so pretty. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a really thin brush and just put a little ball or a circle on the ball of my nose is what I'm trying to say. And highlight that. And then we're going to go ahead and make a stripe down the center. And then just take my finger and kind of blend it a little bit. Alright, so there's that one. And then for my cheeks, I'm just taking my e.l.f. Studio, I think this is like a blush brush, but I use it for highlight. And we're just going to go ahead and swipe this all over the high points of my cheeks. And then I also forgot to do my Cupid's bow, so I'm going to take this little brush again that I did for my nose and go ahead and outline that. So there's that, and now that we have all that on, we're going to go ahead and blend it out. So I'm just taking my big brush again and making sure that there are no harsh lines anywhere. Okay, so now that we're finished the face, we're going to go ahead and move on to eyes. So like I said, I try to keep this like very simple and minimal when I'm doing lazy day makeup. So I think what I'm just going to do is, I'm not even going to apply eyeshadow primer, whatever you call it, because I'm not going to really use much eyeshadow. I'm literally just going to take a small crease brush, and then I'm going to use my MAC palette. I'm using like this taupey brown color right here, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that into the crease just to add a tiny bit of dimension, but that's going to be all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. So. I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes and apply some mascara, and that's going to be it for my eyes. And then we just have eyebrows, and then we are done. So I'm just going to take this sample size Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara that I got from Sephora as like a present, or I think maybe it was a rewards. So I've really been into it, so I think I actually might go purchase it after I'm out of this because it seems to do a pretty good job lengthening and voluminizing, I think. So I'm just going to apply this on the top and bottom lashes. just do some brows, and then we are finished. So I'm just taking my Anastasia brow dip, what do you call this, dip brow pomade in the color blonde, even though I'm no longer blonde, but I wish that I was. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. So it must be with depth, but the depth is right. But I'm gonna hide her around like that. So it's just not like that. I like that. Start to head like now, like red gold one get there. So there's kind of no, they're going exactly like one of that. I was like, come see something. So I was like that and shirt to get my hair to like brown. So that's my little hair rant right there. But that is the finished look, and yeah, this is basically what I would wear like if I'm waking up later, or like I just don't feel like putting that much effort into it today. I mean, I know that it did like still take some effort, but like not nearly as much as it would have. And then for my lips, normally I would literally just put on some chapstick and like that's it, maybe like a clear gloss. Like I'm not gonna do anything crazy with that. Please let me know if you guys have any suggestions for bronzers, contour kits, any of that sort. So leave those suggestions down in the comments below, and also please let me know what kind of videos you would like to see in the future. There's gonna be tons of snow days coming up here. I can just feel it already, so I would love to just sit down and make videos for you guys on those kind of days. So let me know what you guys want to see, and that is basically it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!